Daredevil Born Again is now streaming on Disney+, but what's the story behind the comic that inspired the TV show? Daredevil Born Again is widely regarded as the greatest Daredevil storyline of all time, and for good reason. Published in 1986, Born Again was the swan song of legendary Daredevil writer Frank Miller and artist David Mazzucchelli. After penning some of the greatest Daredevil stories of all time, Miller went out with a bang and delivered a comic story far more sophisticated than what you'd expect from a monthly serial series. In Born Again, Matt Murdock's life is torn apart as the Kingpin discovers his secret identity and begins ruining his life. This discovery is in large part due to longtime love interest Karen Page, who sold the truth behind Matt's alter ego for drug money. Ironically, Born Again shares a lot of the same thematic elements as Frank Miller's most famous work, The Dark Knight Returns, which was also published in 1986. Both explore the psychology of established superheroes, how they reached rock bottom, and how to fight back after everything is taken away from you. Born Again reads much more like a graphic novel than a monthly title, and I imagine the timing of these two stories is a big reason why. The writing in Born Again is defined by Frank Miller's trademark atmospheric poetic prose. This is not a comic storyline where something epic happens every issue. It's very grounded, and it's a comic that's best enjoyed slowly, more like a novel. Mazzucchelli's art just enhances this. He has this clean but grimy style which perfectly conveys the mood Miller is going for. Also, in the same way that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Born Again is a Christmas comic. It just captures the vibe of Christmas during the 80s in a way I can't really explain, you just have to read it for yourself. Now, if you've already read Born Again and are looking for something similar, I highly recommend reading the Guardian Devil story arc from the beginning of the Daredevil relaunch series from 1998. In my opinion, it's kind of a spiritual successor to Born Again in that it deals with a lot of the same characters and has the same exploratory prose as Frank Miller's Daredevil. It was also written by Kevin Smith, yes, that Kevin Smith, who's only written a handful of comics for Marvel, so it's a curiosity if you're a fan of his movies. So whether you're a fan of the comic or watch the TV show, what did you think of Daredevil Born Again?